The evolution of Minecrafters. So, we know our origins, but what about origins of us in other worlds beyond ours? Roblox? Fortnite? Maybe even a game we call Minecraft. A world very different than ours. Africa, where we originated. Minecrafters will appear here too, just like we did. A species called Stevus apis appears in Africa. They eat fruit and use hand axes, plant fibers, and sticks to create very advanced and complex tools. They get rocks by crawling down to the ground and grabbing stones. They must avoid predators, though. They lurk in these jungles. They mostly lived in trees to avoid predators. They did not walk on two legs, they walked on all their fours, on their palms rather than on their knuckles, like today's apes. Note, not all apes walk on their knuckles. Some species like gibbon climb with their hands and stuff. And when they're sitting on a branch, they don't curl their feet up like knuckles. A new species appears in Africa. Stevus alexius was the first to hunt and kill prey. They had a technique where they went in trees and jumped down on their prey, stabbing them with hand axes and other weapons they had. They were very aggressive towards their prey. They didn't only hunt animals, they also scavenged for dead bodies killed by other predators, and also ate fruits, nuts, mosses, and leaves. They may have eaten grasses as well. They were the first to walk on two legs. They were both arboreal and terrestrial, meaning they climbed in trees and went on the ground. They were probably very intelligent and spoke various vocal calls and calls and made various faces and expressions to communicate with each other. They may even have holding conversations and traded with different clans of giving them tools. Now a new species appears, evolving from Stevus alexius, being the first to make structures and hunting with throwing spears. They were also taller, and they abandoned life in the trees for good, never to go in the trees again. They have many adaptations for running on the ground. They were still hunted by predators. No, I forgot to mention the name. Stevus pixelis had a lot less hair and was hunted by hyenas, wild dogs, saber-toothed cats that lived in the area, etc. The species was the first to ever leave Africa. A new species has evolved, a species really advanced. They made villages, then discovered fire, made clothing, and had a very interesting system of politics. A certain family would migrate out of a village and then make their own tribe of their own. They migrated by mountainous hill areas covered in snow. They were the first to live in a very cold climate. They used leopard skins, bear skins, basically skins of any animals you can imagine that they hunted. They were very advanced, making huge groups, big buildings out of hay and straws, made very detailed tools, and made designed clothes and bodyguard. These were the transition between primitive to advanced. A new species has evolved, a very advanced one. They were the first to make cave paintings, made more advanced clothing and tools, and had a better control of fire than their predecessors. Indeed, they were on the other side, the advanced side, not in the transition anymore. Stevus Cubus went in the Himalayas. They looked back at their homes in amazement. They were the first to ever go on the highest mountaintops in the entire world. Cubus Stevus migrated to many new areas. They interbred with other tribes that were slightly different. No one knows how or why, but we appeared with bows, fishing hooks, and paintings on fabric. We became us. We made various tools such as atlatls, which, in case you didn't know, we made in real life too, which were basically made of bone, which we put our spear's ends into, which we kind of hit the air with the atlatl like a club, which made the spear go way further, 2 times further to be in fact. While we were spreading across the globe, a new species in the unknown on a large continent/island was evolving. Stevus smallus appeared. They were a block and a half tall, quite small if you ask me. They ate fish, various plants, and hunted various animals that lived on their island. They traded with other tribes on their island. They visited with people on their island. They slowly evolved, becoming more used to trading with more value materials, like gold, and a material you might be familiar with a trading species that still exists today. Anybody recognize it? Well, of course, it's villagers. This species will evolve into villagers, being found on an island thousands of years later. Villagers appeared. People sailed to the island on 12 AD. Similar events happened, like in colonial times, in real life. That happened in real history. It was a tragic moment, both in this event and the real life event.